Oh, damn, that's him, isn't it? This one. I was making sure to say I click on the wrong one. Alright. Oh, Gumshoe in the Dark. A recent string of violent killings has the Red Hook district of Brooklyn on edge. Sophie mentioned that Kadia Al's Asmay has a secret associate investigating the murders, not survived to denoted by the name of D'Angelo. If you help him out, he might persuade a form of lasting partnership. Let's do this. As you make your way down Clinton Street, the incessant hum of traffic gives way to the ominous silence of the waterfront. You stop to take in a familiar bouquet of the Hudson, made all the potent by your recently sharpened senses. Across the basin, the Red Hook grain terminal rears its rusty frame. Once a bustling industrial site, now a sleeping giant splayed out on the riverbank, forgotten, abandoned. Conveniently so, especially for one of the hidden. Keeping to the shadows, sneak closer to the dilapidated complex, making your way past hole-ridden silos and wobbly chain-link fences. By the time you reach the end of the main building, you can almost feel the rust particles making themselves cozy at, at the back of your throat. Not getting your hopes up, you give the door a slight nudge. You're surprised it gives almost instant the fact someone's been using it recently. Once inside, you find out a large empty hall. Looking around, you can almost picture it back in its heyday, stacked to the rafters with heavy machinery. You notice a set of stairs leading up to the mezzanine, most likely an office space. Then you see it, faint light coming from one of the upper rooms. It looks like you're in luck. Hooray! Quietly, whilst bated breath, you climb the steps and approach the dimly lit room. The door creaks open with almost like an old-time detective's office, complete with crooked window blinds and overflowing ashtray, and papers scattered across the wooden desk. Suddenly, it hits you, that nagging feeling. It's all too convenient, too inviting. Before you react, the trap is already sprung. Oh god. A plume of cigar smoke wafts over your shoulder. The barrel of a gun rubs against your spine. After your voice whispers into your ear. Oh, that is creepy. That is creepy. Let me guess. Took a wrong turn at the third silo. Okay. 1, 2. A presence ability. Alright. You decide to play along, raising your arm slowly. You weigh your next words careful way. You're pretty sure a bullet to the back wouldn't kill you, but it wouldn't sound too pleasant either. Alright. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh, number 2. Easy now, let's not do anything rash. That's good advice, kid. I suggest you take it. Anyway, you want to play this? I'm all in. So what will it be? The easy way or the hard way? Oh, we can give him a smack, but no. Number 1 or number 2? The fact then that if we tried to hit him, he'd shoot us. Let's go with easy. I'm here to talk. Ah, true. Good call. In a strange interplay of light and shadow, the stranger reappears behind his desk. Seeing him at his full, from lack of a better word, glory, you can't help but smirk. This is the dreaded Nosferatu. The way so described, and you're expecting some grotesque monstrosity. But this guy, the clothes, the swagger, the hard-boiled, every routine, it all comes across as a bad joke. So this is where this comes to its appearance. His leaning is just undeniable. Ooh. From 30 feet away, he could probably pass as a bum with a nasty skin condition. From 5 feet away, he'll look like something that's made to be seen from 30 feet away. He leans back in his chair, casually pointing his gun at you. Ooh, so what brings you to my humble office? Alright. I think here's where we gotta start playing it cool and careful. Alright. On number 3. Alright then. Alright. There we go. Number 3. The Red Hook Murder. I'm here about the Red Hook Murders. Yeah, that nasty business. What's it got to do with me? Alright, you're on number 1 or number 2? There's no number 3 this time. My word, this is something intriguing. A lot, apparently. At least Cardi seems to think so. His expression sours. Not a name you want to casually toss around, kid. But hey, I get it. You're not some random schmuck who wandered in here off the street. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Name's D'Angelo. Gin to my friends. You can call me D'Angelo. Okay, Gin. Who I work for, that's important. What I'm working on, however. Number 1 or number 2? Number 2. I want to help you catch the killer. His moldy lips twist into a smile. Do you know? D'Angelo lowers his shirt for a few seconds, sits motionless with his eyes fixed on you. Suddenly raises his gun, almost making you flinch. Almost. Then he twirls it into his shoulder holster. Yes, moldy lips. In a flashy display that definitely looks like in practice. A lot. In front of a mirror. You see the Nosferatu's lips move, but quietly murmur something. Alright. There we go. Okay. You know something, but the quiet mumbling clearly isn't meant for your ears. Listening in, you're able to catch snippets of his monologue. Sure, they seem to care, but what was their end game? What was their angle? Everyone's got one, even if they pretend like they don't. Especially then. What the hell? Maybe this town's finally got to me. He pauses, sticks a fresh cigar between his crooked teeth. Maybe a good leap of faith is just what the doctor ordered. Which one? Number 1, number 2, number 3? Number 2. He reaches in his pocket, you flash the little light before his eyes. Or maybe you could use a healthy dose of unhealthy. For a quick second he gives you a puzzled look, then he leans over to your lighter, puffing on the stick as it catches fire. A wide smile comes back to his lips. His mouldy lips. I like you, kid. You might look like a used car salesman, but there's something about you. Tell you what, I was just about to head back to the crime scene, take a look around, refresh my notes. You can tag along if you want. I could use an assistant, someone to take notes and make wild assumptions for me to shoot down. Wow, he has seen a lot of CSI. Who knows, if you're good, I might consider making a long-term agreement. Oh, yes. Which one? Number 1, number 2, number 3. You get to pick which ones. Alright. Oh, number 1. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Sorry, just kid. I'm the one who says it. Just one more thing. You still got me. There's a here. It seems like you've done some digging on me, but with you, I've got barely scratched the surface. Catch my drift. Answer me the. Yeah, my chair is really squeaky. I need to get a new one for Christmas. Okay, I really need one because I get the feeling this chair's gonna collapse. I mean, it's already got some. Oh no, it doesn't. It's in my headphones. My headphones have got a bit ratty now because they're old. But my chair needs either oiling or replacing. Whether. Yeah, my chair is really squeaky. Okay, so answer me this. Who was it that sent you into my neck of the woods on layman terms? Who do you work for? Alright. Number 1, number 2, number 3. This chair is really, really creaky. There we go. Number 1. Sophie Langley. For the first time you got here, that's right, you adopts a look of genuine surprise. His eyes wander for a moment before finally giving away with a crooked smile with his mouldy lips. Time to improvise a bit. So you're the one, huh? The fledgling, the Toredo Dame's bird. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Don't think she'd appreciate you throwing her name around. Thanks for being upfront. One blink is enough for you to miss D'Angelo's vanishing from his chair. Just when you're about to turn around, he appears right next to you, up close. His smile even more unnerving. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, he has crooked teeth and mouldy lips. That'd be unnerving for anyone. Alright, moonlight's burning, let's get cracking. With a certain fascination, you watch D'Angelo stumble his way across West Brooklyn. Oddly animated, incessantly scratching his face and neck, stopping every once in a while for about a mumbling narration. He's mostly certainly a sight to behold. Still, he seems to get in around okay. You take particular note of the fact he seems to be choosing the darker, less frequent streets. There's definitely a method to his madness. Eventually, your leprous guide takes a sudden turn off Van Burnt Street and into a particularly dingy alleyway. The torn piece of yellow police tape are dead giveaway. This has been the place. Oh, here we are. Time for you to earn your stripes. This is where we found him. Drained dry, not a single blood in him. Before you ask, no, I didn't get to see the body. So I don't know if there were any bite marks. What can you tell me? You take a moment to examine the crime scene. Judging by the chalk island fame, this man was killed recently. Curiously, there wasn't seen to be any trace of blood or viscera. And you know the city's cleanup crew isn't that fast or that thorough. Looking at your spray paint on the wall, it reads, "The blood speaks" in big crooked letters. You look at the Andrew, and that's why it gives you an affected look. Which one shall we do? Number 1, number 2, number 3? I get the feeling it's number 1. Might be, but I'm not too sure, you know. I'm only guessing. Alright. So we'll do this one bit and then... So we'll help him, then we'll end the stream, because it's like a really long amount of time so far. You point at the spray painted sign. That looks like a clue. Sure, kid, might as well start with an end of the room. What do you think it means? You give the sign a good hard look. It's not Rembrandt. The writing is jagged. Clearly done in a hurry. Which one should we click? Number 1, number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Nothing, it's meant to throw us off. Nice. I can see why you'd think that, but looking how crooked the letters are, you can't fake something like that. Someone was very nervous, very scared. Definitely meant something to them. And then there's the blood, or lack thereof. And given that the murder was committed right then, the victim didn't make a sound, we can therefore conclude that... Which one? The killer is kindred, or the killer used a sedative? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. The killer was kindred. Bingo! Only kindred could name a human this quickly, this quietly. Tell me, if you were to guess, which clan would you say our killer belongs to? Oh, I don't know. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Thinbloods, Malkavian, or Tremere. Number 2. Maybe Malkavian serial killer, they're pretty nice, right? Nah, okay, the mooners can be a bit playful, but there's method in their madness. It leaves a certain aftertaste. This right here is just reserves desperation. My conclusion, my money's on the Thinbloods. I might have thought that, actually. He pauses, spits out a mangled remains of a cigar. Shit, look, we're gonna have to pay a Larson a visit. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 3. You don't sound too happy about it. It's complicated. Larson got a neat setup for Thinbloods. But Thinblood anyway, lives with his family. A mortal family, mind you. Even though he's a primogen, it might just shield them from kindred politics. And that takes some doing. Not sure he knows who the killer is, but probably could make an educated guess. In any case, we're doing him a favour. Turns out one of his is violating masquerade. It will put him in the hell of an awkward position. And that means shaking upside down awkward. It's the kind of weakness other primogens would love to exploit. His position in the council was as bad as it is. He paused for a moment, mumbles for himself, too quiet for you to finally make out. Fine away. He lights up a fresh cigar, he takes a puff and lets the smoke escape through his crooked smile. Alright. Alright, kid, let's get over with. Compared to the strugglers of the Red Hook, Sterling's place is quite imagine the scene of it. The heavily gentrified and pleasantly dulled residential area emanates a sort of peaceful apathy that rich hipsters scoff at and blue-collar workers dream of. All of a sudden, Nosferatu stops, seemingly takes in a deep breath, steeling himself for things to come. This is the place. With that, he points to a surprisingly nice-looking two-sided house. This place is almost completely dark, almost. You notice a dim light shining through the curtains in the upper story window. Probably safe to assume the head of the family is working late, especially if the head of the family happens to be a vampire. Okay, kid, we're gonna be gentle with this. I'm taking velvet gloves, soft cushions, you rang me Lord Gentle. Alright. We need to get Larson out of here without making a frozen his family see us. If we blur this, he'll shut us down like speakeasy on a red night. Trust me, I know. Alright. So, which one? Number 1, number 1. Sounds like you do have some history. Sounds like something about that, but that's a story of another time. Right now, let's stick to why we're here. Tell you what, how about you take the lead on this one? I'm curious to see how you handle it. You take a step back, look around the area. The lit up window seems to be the safe bet. After the matter of getting lost in attention, here's unknown houses. As you try to listen around something, you are suddenly startled by a loud noise. Still taking to identify the sound as a dog barking. It doesn't take them to figure where it came from. The bearded man leading the rockland ridge comes into view. Right. Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 3 is a feeding opportunity. I'd say if we tried feeding that dog or no. what we're doing and back, I'll go first. I think the safest bet. Wait, really? Number 3. Okay. You turn towards the man on the dome and gives you a worried look. Good. Shushing him with a gesture, you plunge into the shadows, crouching behind the well-trimmed hedge. True to his word, D'Angelo follows your lead. He doesn't seem too happy about it. Oh, you tense up waiting for him to get closer. When he does, something else grabbing both his arms and sink your teeth into his neck. His blood gushes into your mouth, a thick with surprise, and there's just enough fear as all go quick gets thrust in the line. The man goes limp, his best friend does not. Oh, the dog goes off on a barking spree that'll make the dead man cover his ears. You tear away from the victim, ready to let the beast loose on the helpless canine. D'Angelo, however, is quick to curtail your murderous ambition. The detective, watching the animal, looking straight in his eyes, mumbles something under his breath, an oddly melodic whisper. Messing around with the chant, the dog grows quiet and lays on his back, allowing D'Angelo to pet its belly. Oh, that's true. Suddenly notice the light turn on some houses. D'Angelo gets to an angle and points to the man in your arms. Get him out of sight now. Even in the surprise, you hoist the man over your shoulders and carry him to the nearest bush. Just getting up an unassuming, slightly unshaven man in the toenail pushing Angela. I'm happy to see him. Wow. This is Robert Lawson. Weirdly enough, I kind of expected this kind of look. Are you fucking insane? I mean, I know you are, but this is nuts even by your standards, D'Angelo. You glance over D'Angelo, looks somewhat embarrassed, scratching the back of his neck, clearly trying to find the right angle to play this. Right, number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1, okay. You must be Larson. Sorry about the fuss, but we needed to get your attention. By feeding right next to my house? What the hell is wrong with you? Get the hell out of here. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. We want you to tell us about the Red Hook murders. The what? What the hell are you babbling about? D'Angelo, what's going on here? About the Red Hook murders? We think one of yours is responsible. Bullshit. I just born got enough trouble just staying alive out here. I probably make you think they'll openly violate the masquerade. Oh, true. Desperation. The killers been leaving messages wherever they are. I think they know something they can't share with just anyone. I know it seems far-fetched, but there's only this puzzle fits together. No, I don't buy it. You're reaching, trying to find escape, getting your boss's goods graced. Word gets around, D'Angelo. You think I don't know who you're working for? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh, that's true. Number 1. Then help us clear your people's name. What have we got to lose? Everything. I've been a thorn in the council's side for a while now. This is just an excuse they'll need to get rid of me. That's true. What if it turns out one of yours did it and you sat on your hands to protect him? You think the council will jump on that? He looks off the darkness, pondering his options, lets out a heavy sigh. Look, I'll ask around, consult my sources. If it turns out one of my own is responsible, they will face justice. In the meantime, keep your deductions to yourself. I have enough trouble as it is. Deal. Good. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get back to my family. And with that, Larson retrieves the elusive safety of his home. You decide it's best to move along. You walk a couple of blocks, goes sounds when D'Angelo murmurs something about having taken a back seat. Oddly enough, you find his new found retina somewhat unnerving. Finally, Oscar stops and turns towards you. Hell of a night. I don't know about you, but I could use a drink, something warm, in a tall, sweaty glass. But first, let me tally your score. Let's see now. You really make a good first impression, like someone you can talk, talking cheap bullets, not so much. You held your own at the crime scene, nothing I can't figure out my own, but here will the professional find the situation come subtle way. You might well avoid unwanted attention. Discretion is what separates a private dick from just any old dick. All in all, it's fine. Not fine, but not bad for your first kiss. Don't let it get to your head. I'll be in touch. Yes. Let me know if I hear from Larson. Be ready for me to meet in the office. He starts to walk away, but suddenly stops and turns back towards you. And bring a notepad. Every good assistant should have one. Alrighty. We are going to end it there. Next time we do this, we will be doing Agathon. So we're going to be doing Agathon next time we stream this. The next stream is possibly going to be this weekend sometime. Either tomorrow or the day. I will, but I'm starting to feel a bit drained. I've been keeping myself from yawning for a while now, but I am definitely feeling that tiredness creeping in on me. I promise that I will do Bloodlines for you, and I will get through Santa Monica. If I do a little bit more, so a few more minutes, maybe 15 minutes, or something like that, will that be alright with you? Alright, I'll do 15 more minutes, and yeah, and I'll probably have to call it there, because I am actually getting surprisingly quite tired. Alright, so we're gonna start the Angelo. Not the Angelo. Agathon. We just did the Angelo. Right. So we're gonna do 15 minutes. So when it reaches 16 past. Oh, we have to rest anyway. Sophie mentioned the vampire clam. Okay. We need to rest anyway. You notice something strange with the front door. You're here, and a letter slipped under the door in a cream coloured old fashioned envelope. There's no name on it, but you know it's meant for you. Opening the letter, it's clear you've been sent by someone incredibly old fashioned, rich or a fan of classic stationery. No normal person would send letters like this. Yeah, I'm struggling to read the text, but I'm gonna do. The note is short and terse, written in elegant, delicate handwriting. You are cordially invited to a rendezvous at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. I'll be waiting to make your acquaintance tomorrow night. Look for me closer to God. There is no further information, but it looks like you have an invitation for the following night. Right. Now we get a choice. There's basically more D'Angelo. Or Agathon. But there is that weird new person. We'll do Agathon. Oh boy, I am. So we mentioned the vampire clan of blood sorcerers by your attention. One of them, Agathon, could potentially be introduced into the bizarre powers of the Tremere. You arrive at the address given to you by Sophie, a small bookstore smack dab in the middle of Broadway, of all places. What really catches you off guard, though, is the store's display. From what you hear about the Tremere, they are infamous for their ties to to the occult and the mysticals. Yeah. That was something that was why I stated it might have, that your recent gift could have actually fitted into that as well in some degree. And yet now looking at the oddball collection of items in the display window, it feels like borderline satirical. The books here cover everything from Ayurvedic practices to homeopathy to wellness and self-motivation. The vaguely amusing juxtaposition doesn't end there either. There's a copy of Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible tucked behind a cheap smiling Buddha. A scientific journal of hematology sits next to the teen oriented pamphlet on the blood type personality theory. A number of religious and quasi-religious symbols, lockets, pins, and various emblazoned paraphernalia are haphazardly scrolled across the display and towards the tomes. Before you can even open the door, you can smell the burning incense and hear the corny far east jingle music seeping through the crackling speakers mounted above the entrance. It's much more quaint than what you expect from what Sophie told you about the so-called warlock. It doesn't look like they have much interest in impressing outsiders. And again, if there's anything you've learned in the past few nights, it's the appearances can be deceiving. There we go. At this time of night, the shop appears to be closed regardless who rings the bell. You hear someone shuffling around inside. A brief moment later, the latch slides and the door opens the door is pushed open just a few inches. A tight-looking blonde in loose clothing appears at the crack. She seems confused, like you just woke her up. Let it allow the stretching the tattooed neck. Finally, she squints into your attention. Pierced lip curves into an awkward smile. What should we do? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Alright, number 1. Oh, dang it! Click the wrong button. I honestly thought it was over number 1. Oh, that was, yeah, my bad. That was my bad there. Yeah, I thought mouse were a bit higher up. Yeah. That was my bad. I meant to click. There we go. Okay. The girl gives you a suspicious look over, opens the door, she takes a few steps back. Yes, footsteps coming from behind a floral curtain that covers the back door. A bespectacled, smart-looking woman emerges and looks straight at you. Come in and follow me. Just don't touch anything, please. You follow her through the store. Inside the bedroom, the stuffy air smells of sandalwood, frankincense, and dozens of aromas. The woman leads you behind the curtain and through the back door onto a rickety... A flight of stairs takes you to the second story. Instantly notice the change to cars attacking your age. Bookstore gives way to something resembling a cross between a library and a workshop. This is the kind of thing I was thinking about trying to create a little scenery thing for D&D wise, this kind of thing. Yeah, something I was thinking about trying to do. But it might be I need to take a different approach with something with this. Yeah, Thunder was kind of nice, man. The smell here is strong too, much more layered. You're not sure what to make of it at first, but with each whiff it becomes apparent. Blood. The aroma, though subtle at first, soon becomes overpowering. It takes a moment to adapt and focus. I don't think you know who you're speaking with, so just news in order. My name is Ashley Sturbridge, and I am the High Regent of the Chancery of the Five Boroughs. You are Amanda, correct? I have to say, you're lucky the ward outside the building is anything that's notified their notifications tonight, otherwise it would have been quite unpleasant. So that occult advice line was cute, but unless you have something important, and I do mean important to rely, I'm afraid I don't have a lot of time to spare. Alright, number 1, number 2, number 3. Got 6 minutes. I am actually really struggling to see the text. This time I'll be a lot more careful. Okay, number 3. There we go. I'm making sure I'm more focused. Just tricky because it's gonna time me out more. It's gonna time me out quicker. I realise you're still new to this whole thing, so I'll take that as youthful ignorance and not some misguided attempt at sarcasm. The darkest place is under the candlestick. You've seen the display. Tell me it's not the last place you'd look for a natural mystic. Now, not that I don't enjoy schooling clueless neonates, but may I ask what it is you're here for? Alright. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. They all involve Agathon and the line. There's number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3. There's some good things about Agathon. Thought I'd drop in and see how much it was true. Appear into our vanity. How very original. You better step up your game, fledgling. Or New York will eat you right up. The lame man enters from the side room. He doesn't even look at you, lost in his own thoughts. Agathon, I have it. Aisling, I think I know how to find it. He catches himself as he notices you. His face turns sour. A visitor? Yes, we were just discussing you, in fact. Is that so? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1. Yes, Sophie Lang recommended that I contact you about teaming up. Teaming up? He seems very confused with the notion. What for? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh, I am definitely. Well, I could use your knowledge. I'm new here. And a scholar like yourself could teach me a lot, I imagine. You're not wrong. He turns to Aisling. Hi, Regent, may I ask your advice on this? Aisling looks at you with a nervous sign. With no nervous sign of emotion. I believe you are far more pressing matters to attend to at the moment, my child. That is my intuition as well, High Regent. It's settled then. I would kindly ask you to leave Fletcher me have other matters to discuss. Matters not meant for undiscerning ears. Both will be you expectantly. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 2. Well, apologies for any inconvenience I may have caused you. Good luck with your work. Wait, come back in for a moment. Somewhat confused, you're following back to the workshop. Listen, I tend to work alone, but I am not used to socializing. But, hesitant for a while, if he's again, so much comes out in mumble. I could use some help tonight. Would you be interested in teaming up? Why don't you start by giving our intern here a brief explanation of what it is you're after? Agathon gives Aisling a hesitant look, the woman nods approvingly. Okay. A member of our clan disappeared without a trace a handful of nights ago. While the High Regent investigates if foul play was involved, I have been tasked with recovering her research notes. Okay. If there is anything left to recover, that's it. That is. I may have no idea where to start looking, but I suppose it'd be where you come in. If you truly wish to help, I could use your assistance tonight. Right now, in fact, given the time we've been wasting on idle chat, I should leave immediately. This one. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Wait, did you choose number 2? Oh, just making sure you pick number 2 so I know what I'm clicking. Alright, I'm gonna think you said number 2. So I'm gonna click number 2. There we go. The missing kindred, who is she? A single glance rising enough tells you you're not getting an answer, at least for now. But after her research, that's what you should be focused on. The people aren't of a habit of making things simple, facing layers upon layers of secrecy. You can only hope that what lies beneath is the real deal. I'm heading out. Are you coming or not? This one is going to be the last thing we do, by the way. Sure, I'll join you. Very well. He gives us a slight bow. I recently have permission. She nods. Before you go, however, Amanda, defer to Agathon in all things. Outland Valley beams and everything else. Prove you can follow. This might turn into a mutual beneficial relationship. I'll wait for his return and his report. Good luck, my child. Agathon bows again and heads out, urging to follow. The High Regent watches you leave. Okay. That was an extra 15 minutes. This is a good place to end. It basically means we can pick up from here and start off the investigation with Agathon straight away. So the next one will be Agathon and D'Angelo based, I believe, again. Yes. Alrighty, so from me, that matter, thank you very much for watching. It is actually, I will say this now, it is a struggle and a half to keep awake now. In fact, all the chat just looks like double vision to me now. Alright. Alrighty then. So from me, that matter, thank you very much for watching. Catch me in the next stream, which is gonna be this weekend, sometime. Don't know when, because this weekend as well, our creators and myself are going to be doing her Vampire the Masquerade character, hopefully. I think I know. I'm going to rewatch a video again, and I'm going to look through the PDF, so at least I've got more awareness as well. But hopefully, it will go well. The clan has been decided upon. All it needs now is all of the other information to be done. Alright then, folks, so from me, that matter, thank you very much for watching. Do please catch me this weekend. Where we're doing some bloodlines, yeah. We're gonna do the story quiz, so we'll find out which clan we are, and we will work with that. Alright then, folks. Catch me in the next stream. It'll either be tomorrow or Sunday, but we'll decide. But I'm gonna speak to Archmage about it and see what she suggests as well. Because, like I said, at the same time, we're doing the Masquerade character sheet, and that's gonna take us a while because it's literally our first time doing this. So it is going to take a little bit of time to figure out where everything goes and things. Because quite a bit of it goes down to discussing with your DM the other things and ideas for it. But yeah. Alright, so catch me sometime this weekend, folks, for a Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines. Alright, catch me then, folks.